Well, hello again, Ron. It's great to see you. How are you doing?
Hello, great to see you. I'm doing okay.
Okay, great. Well, I'm going to mute and have you share your
All
testimony.
right. All right. Um, this was after the Feast of Tabernacles last fall in 2025. Um, just to set the background for this, um, I was treated for thyroid cancer in 1999, and they removed my thyroid, so I got a scar right here, and removed some other surrounding tissue. And I've struggled with sinus throat issues ever since then. That was coming up on 27 years now, and often have pain and irritation in my throat ever since then. And that's the backdrop. A little more recent backdrop. I was in a car accident 3 years ago, and I have extensive injuries to the entire length of my spine, and I have a bulging disc at the base of my neck. And whenever I sneeze or cough, that bulging disc uh, causes severe pain. It's agonizing because when you sneeze or cough, you rapidly contract your muscles in your throat and your neck. And uh, around November or December of last year, um, the pain in my throat that goes back 27 years was irritating me and causing me to cough. And this happened during church services. And because of how badly I groan out loud whenever I cough or sneeze, as soon as it started, I left our sanctuary and went into the kitchen to try to keep my noise down so I wasn't disturbing the service. But in this particular case, I kept coughing and I didn't stop coughing. And my throat right about here is extremely agitated. And I was in agony because every single cough or sneeze causes me terrible pain. And here I'm doing it dozens of times in a row. And while I was going through this, a member of my church named Ted came walking in and checked on me, and he could see how badly I was struggling. He knows about my accident and everything, and the kind of pain I'm in. That's why he came in to check on me. He's a good friend, and there was not really much he could do for me. I was drinking water, was trying to eat a snack, trying to clear my throat and deal with the problem, but nothing was helping. So he immediately put his arm around me and he began praying, asking for God to lift this from me and stop it. And within probably 10, 15 seconds of him starting this prayer, I could feel something change in my throat. So, where that irritation was, I felt something fall down in my throat. And it was the same kind of sensation like when you're really congested and not to be gross, but where you feel like some phlegm fall down your throat because you're choking and coughing on it. It kind of felt like just a piece of phlegm or something falling, but the irritation in my throat that was causing me to cough faded away. I have felt this pain for years, a constant irritation. In the middle of this prayer, it just suddenly fell in my throat and the pain faded away. And I stopped coughing at that point. And he hadn't even gotten halfway through the prayer when this thing resolved. And after suffering for that many years with this irritation, I have no idea what it was fell, but it clearly was an answer to Ted's prayer. And that irritation has not come back since. Here it is, March of 26,
Amen.
several months later, and I'm still free of that particular pain. Uh, and I'm extremely grateful that that was a terrible day, and it's been a thorn in my flesh, as Paul would say, uh, for almost, at that point, would have been about 26 and a half years. So I'm extremely happy to have that gone. So,
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Ron, that, not only did this brother of yours see that you were suffering, but said, let's immediately take it to God and prayed. And the Father lifted not only the temporary problem or whatever caused you to start coughing, but that you are now healed. And so we're just claiming that that stays that way and thanking God for your healing.
yeah,
Amen. Thank you for sharing that, Ron.
sure. My pleasure.